What up? What up? It's your guy Malachi Joel. We are back. Earlier, I played that. I forgot what to call it.
I call it Nodak Purple.
Oh. All right, that's your girl Chae. You know, that was her rendition of the Bodak Black cover. We got that playing in the background a little bit. I like the style. I like when people do covers and don't sound like the cover.
That was
like,
my whole point.
People, you know, because
that was my whole point when I did it.
Killed it, but it was just a continuation.
It was the same exact flow as the original one. Like,
yeah, like I'm seeing them online and stuff. So I'm like, all right, yeah, it's dope. They're killing it.
Yeah, but it's the same exact.
Like,
yeah.
What did you do? So I definitely like when people go outside their box and try. You know, like you were saying earlier. Again, we want to bring everything back to the poetry. I like when people put some depth into their writing. So I definitely want to bring that back up. So are you one of those people that like? I know we have our comfort zone with rap, so you have like that style that people know you for. But are you one of those people who like
go outside the box?
Yeah, like pride yourself on challenging yourself. Like
I like to live outside the box.
Okay.
You stay in that comfort zone, you never get to see what's new. Another style might be better for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because a lot of like
more people might take to you in that other style.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to switch it up. That one style get old.
Yeah.
You get repetitive. It gets boring.
Yeah, you start hearing the same punchlines from
like,
someone.
Whoa, hold on. She's just saying that same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
Like
I never liked it where you can start to finish the line or the cadence or anything like that. It's like sometimes you gotta like throw a curve. And a lot of artists are scared
to do that. And it's like
or hear a beat and it's like, oh, that's dope, but that's not me. Like that's
I hate when people say that all the time. It's
that's
like,
the key.
That's
I give
not
up.
My style. Like,
period.
I like to do whatever.
But then you want to be an artist, and you might get called for a feature. What you gonna tell that person if it's not your style?
Yeah, I like that hook and everything you did, but that's not my style.
That's not my style. I'm gonna pass up on that feature, and it's like the number one
song. Like,
yeah,
I had a chance to be on that, but it wasn't my style.
Yeah, they didn't want to switch it up, slow the beat down for me, or something like that. So. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of people who, try to grow and do their own thing. I want to say I'm familiar with a lot of the things that go on in the camp and that come from, what's going on with y'all. But like I said, I'm kind of lost right here. I'm sorry, people. It was just a mental stump. I had a question in my head, but I think I went to myself with the answer and I kind of threw it off.
It's gonna come back.
Yeah, that one will come back. All right, but other than your camp, who are some of the local artists that you enjoy working with, or haven't worked with and want to work with, or just follow in general?
Definitely. There's a lot of artists out there. I like the people that are overlooked, and underrated, because that's who really is the best.
So you don't want to say like no one in particular?
No, there's people in particular. Like there's PK Delay. I like his style, and I think we would make a dope song.
Okay.
Tuliwa, like Nizzy, like there's a lot of people out there. So
like I said, we're not discrediting any locals. It's just like we all. I like to just include a lot of like I'll go to a show and then watch the whole show instead of for all the acts. So I just like to see who else really, because we all know of everybody.
Yeah, there was a recent show I was just at, and there was this one dude named Slicky Williams. He's dope. Definitely want to link up with him.
So someone I didn't hear of. So now maybe someone to look
check
into.
Him out.
Like a lot of people don't want to. Yeah, I went to a show. We killed it. Who else was killing? There was some art. Like,
but as of right now, working with people in my camp, like Juiced Up Joey.
Okay.
She's dope, versatile, nice voice. Deli Man, he's dope.
Okay.
Nalia.
I think I'm familiar. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot. They're underground, but they on the rise. You gotta keep a lookout for them.
Definitely want to catch people before they,
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing wrong with that, but yeah, they're like the most hungry, or you're
my boy Hurt. Everybody, like we coming, like
okay. Strong camp, big camp too. So this is just the unveiling, like you'll be hearing those names later, like
definitely.
So is there any shows or anything that you have like coming up soon? Like
there's nothing in Pittsburgh as of now, but there's a lot of stuff that we got coming up on the way. Like we're going down to the DMV soon.
Okay.
To work on a project, some stuff in New York.
Yeah, I always plan on catching y'all out. Like no matter like if I go somewhere, I'm like, I'm surprised, you know, in case if someone ain't pull up. Like, and then like I'll come back and then y'all be there or something like the next week or the week. Like, we just so I like that people go out. Like a lot of people, you know, we have that debate on staying in Pittsburgh or having to go out of town to get on or get something. I don't really try to like break it down like it's one or the other, but you know, I think you need to include all of that, like going out, and that way you can kind of see where you're at too, outside of town. Do you enjoy home shows more, or just like that out of town?
I mean, it depends.
Like home team or visitor. Like what is?
If the promotion is right, the hometown show could be a banger. It's what you put into it. True. A lot of people want to try to, this, that, and the third, but did you promote? Mm-hmm. Did you really go in for it? Because a couple months ago, there was an event that I actually threw myself, like planned together, threw myself, everything. And it went very well. And it was off of the strength of we promoted. Always had the tickets on us, had flyers, like.
Always having your stuff on you, people.
Exactly.
Not that, I got you.
I got a show coming up. Oh, let me get a ticket. Oh, let me run to the car.
Yeah, no, I'll let you win next time. And that's when you don't see that person again until after the show.
You hit them with the boom. What's up, be there.
Like, a lot of people make their excuses because you don't have something on you. So it's like, you got a CD and you're like, no, I ain't got one. Oh, man, I'd have caught that CD if you had it on. As soon as you go like that, it's like,
yep.
So, definitely promote yourself. Like,
I love the home shows, because that's all my people out there. They know the words. They know how to rock. They know how to, the love's there. I love my home shows. It's just that people don't put their all into it. They sell themselves short before the show gets started. They're like, I mean, nobody's going to come. No, have the mindset that everybody's going to come, or even if you just told them. But I enjoy the out of town shows too, because there's a lot of love from random people I never even.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like the out of town. Not saying hometown don't give you love. You probably have more to prove before you get that with being at home. But it's like out of town, you're always like, what the like?
It's like, oh, hold on, like it's random people, and it's a lot of love, and I appreciate that. It makes me go harder. Like, okay, this random people showing me love. Like,
it's like. Yeah, you're so focused. A lot of people are so focused on, I didn't get hometown yet, or I didn't. And then
you can get hometown. You just got to put that work in. You got to promote yourself.
I think there's a lot of groups out here, a lot of teams out here who are finally doing that because, Pittsburgh, as far as Pittsburgh rap, it's been a long haul for it. Like from one venue to now finally having 6.
Definitely.
To, stuff like
one
that.
DJ to finally having multiple.
A DJ being respected. We're saying you rap in Pittsburgh is finally being respected. That's one of the things where
I mean, like you said, like saying you rap in general. Before somebody told me they rap, I was just like, okay, like I will always give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, well, let me hear what you got. But it was never like, oh yeah, really good. It was like, oh yeah, well, let me hear what you got. Like it was never like, oh, okay. Like,
because a lot of people say it and it's like,
say it and they don't take it seriously.
You don't take it seriously. How far are you really? You got a single that you dropped 5 years ago.
Not even pushing it. Like it's just.
Yes, that I can go a whole other way with that one. Like, exactly. Consistency definitely gets you a lot further. I mean, hard work definitely, but just the consistency in the face of maybe not getting everything you see coming like straight out. I'm glad that you're like a strong artist. I'm hearing like a level head. It's not one of them artists that's like,
definitely.
I got it all figured out. I'm the shit.
Never.
Why ain't everybody
I'm
rocking
always willing to grow, always willing to learn something new because there's something new every day. Like, never know too much.
Now, do you use current events a lot, like in your music? Say like the things that are going like definitely. A lot of people stick to their like with the stuff that's going on from political to hurricanes and stuff.
Of course, that's something that you want to include. That gives you something to talk about. Like that's how music never dies. You talking about what's going on.
Because there's a lot of artists who don't get or don't take views on that.
You've been doing.
They'll use it in a metaphor, but like that's it. Like
I mean, it depends. Honestly, like I said, I like to get into different styles. Sometimes people want to escape from that. They don't want to hear that. Music is supposed to be a getaway to something. So that's why people tend to use it in a metaphor to lean back on it, like, oh, remember this, remember that. Yeah, but instead of like dwelling on it,
harboring in on it.
Oh, this is going on and this is going. It's like, okay, like things are already messed up. I don't want to keep hearing about it. I love Kendrick to death, and I think that's why a lot of times, like when he first came out, he was on a whole new tip. But then when he got into the Pimp a Butterfly and all that, people were like, some people were loving it, and then some people were like, oh my goodness, like, is he depressed? What's going on? Like, why is he? Because some people want to get away from that. Some people listen to music to go back to those times, those memories of good times and everything. So
true.
It's just all about.
And what you saying,
the
like
mode that you're in, the mood.
Yeah, and music, like, again, I agree on the music is that go-to, that escape. Okay, so I've asked you artists and I've asked you, genres of music. Is there a song, or is like one of those songs that just that's it? Like you hear that song, you gotta listen to it from front to end. I don't care if you're about to get out the car. I don't care if you was.
There's so many. Like there's so many.
But it's like, or if it's just something now that you just rock with heavy, like just that one.
I can name a few, like the Black Eyed Peas. I Got a Feeling. That's my jam. Like, reminds me of like some of the best times in my life. Like, and I just hear it, I'm just like, okay, this is my shit. Like,
shout out for bringing up Black Eyed Peas. Like,
I love the Black Eyed Peas.
Not forgot about them, but it's like one of them.
Definitely.
Because like Will Smith's Summertime is like my shit. Like if I hear that, I don't care how many bars I heard before or what jam's on. Like that song is
or like the Calvin Harris Summer. He's like, why not met you in the summer? Like it's just like a lot of. It's usually the EDM beats because it's like and it's like that boom, 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 boom.
I call that Volkswagen music.
Yeah,
like that music that makes you just want to speed. You just like they put on gloves and shit like Transporter or something crazy. It's like that Volkswagen music. So all right.
It's just like, oh, this is my song. I remember what was going on when I was listening to this. Like sometimes, like even when it's really, really my jam, I could smell the air of the moment. Like, oh, I remember that.
I think that's one reason I like music or being an artist because of that effect that it has on people.
And that's what I was trying to say. Like sometimes people don't want to hear the bad; they want to escape to the good and take them back to those memories. Like, but there's so many songs. I wish I could name them all for you or just listen to them.
I was just thinking that because my bro, RIP, my bro Mega. But what was that? Gwen Stefani or whatever song that came out
with the Holla Back Girl.
No, it's like one. It was that ooh, ooh, or whatever that. I can't. But he was driving like Case knows. Oh, so like he's one of the people like we're in the car and we're all sitting there like we're jamming, but everybody's like that. He just turns around like you want to sing this motherfucker. And he's just like ooh, and it's just like one of them like grown ass 6'2".
Yeah, just
and a little escort singing like Gwen Stefani. So it's like there's those feel good songs that like you just don't get away from.
For real. The Empire of the Sun, Walking on a Dream, that's my jam. The Gorillas Feel Good, like
shout out to the Gorillas and just the way they just do their whole thing, the whole cartoon animated, never being seen type.
That's the type of stuff I like.
Shout out to there's a group. What's the group that's on there with them? De La Soul. They're actually who raps on like a couple of them that one album because they do like different albums with different genres. Yeah. But their hip hop album was like. De La Soul was on a lot of the rap in the background. So it's like from little stuff out there like that. All right. So the two singles we have played one single, like you said, we played the cover single right now, and we'll get into the other one in a little bit. Are those off of something upcoming?
Yes, they are.
Okay. And what's that?
It's called The Throwaway.
Okay.
What it is it's a little taste of what I'm about to give y'all.
Okay.
Just a little something so y'all can get to know me.
So is that gonna be like an EP or like a
I was looking to make it an EP, but there's a couple gems I might want to throw in there to make it a small mix.
Turn out it's like, it started out with 6 and now it's like 16 album. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Definitely, but I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible. So
okay, that was the next question. Like, where do you think, like late fall, maybe early winter?
Definitely, late fall. I want to say. What's right now? We're mid-September. Yeah. I want to have it done before Halloween.
Okay.
And I'm because there's other projects I'm working on too. So you know, you got.
I was gonna say, I know you can't just stop the EP and then like wait forever.
You gotta get them things done. So.
And we definitely need to get that reviewed. Shout out to Jay Skyline, the rap jury. You know, they review local industry CDs and stuff like that. So
definitely, like
the more artists we can bring in for that, we definitely, you know, so cool. We'll probably be trying to get that for review. I'll be bothering Case and everybody for that. So just believe that. And like you said, that'll be, you know, hopefully before Halloween or around that time. So so we'll be rocking with these 2 singles until then, or you might.
I might hit y'all with something
just
else
like
too.
Closer to the.
Yeah, because you know, a lot of times I don't really want to push a cover too much. That was just to grab people's attention because
there's always those songs that you just hear and you want to do, and it's like
it's like okay, well like you said, everybody's doing it in the same cadence. Well, let me switch it up. Let me flip the script. So that's why I dropped that. So I might drop something else on y'all too, because like I said, I don't really want to push covers too much, but it's definitely a good jam.
Yeah, give it some personality more. Just show that you can keep up or do what's going on now, but it's like, that's not what I'm doing. I could do trending, but let me also give you me.
Let me show you me.
All right. So definitely look out for something. You said The Throwaway.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's one of them. It says a lot. It says a lot. Because I mean, I'm hearing like the lyrics is dope already. So if that's The Throwaway, then it's like
what's the album?
Yeah, what are you gonna be focused on?
What's the mixtape gonna look like? Definitely.
That's what's up. All right. Think about taking another break.
All right.
We'll take a break, and I won't play the other jam yet. We're gonna hold off on that one a little longer. We're gonna get into some music. You got Malachi Joel. We're gonna play some more local. We're gonna get into the boy
Reese Youngin. Oh, he's definitely one of them too.
Reese Youngin. So we're gonna get into Reese Youngin. We'll be back with more after this. You got Malachi Joel, LA Chae in the building.
LA.